Hi there, students. A freak, a noun. Freak, a freak accident would be an adjective. To freak or to freak out would be a verb. Okay, let's see. A freak is someone or something that's very strange. It's very unusual. It's not like any of the others of its type. So there was a freak storm, a really, really unusual storm. It's interesting that we've been getting more and more freak weather events, but I think this is due to global warming, and what used to be a freak weather event is now becoming something more normal. A freak, something that's really, really unusual. Maybe a person who has one blue eye and one brown eye might be considered as a freak, something that is extremely unusual. It's not common. Okay, a freak, an enthusiast, an enthusiastic person. So you could probably call me a language freak, or even a computer freak. A health freak is always somebody who's desperately interested in eating healthy food. Yeah, he's a total health freak. To freak or to freak out, to become extremely emotional, or to make somebody extremely emotional. When I told my dad I was getting married, he freaked out. He became extremely moved, extremely upset, extremely happy. Yeah, full of emotion about it. A freak accident, something very unusual, something unexpected. This doesn't happen. It was a freak accident, and not the sort of thing that you would expect. Freak, extremely unusual, extremely unlikely. A person who's an enthusiast, a sports freak, a football freak, a control freak. I've got a video about control freak. Is somebody who wants to control absolutely everything, to micromanage everything. Or a freak is a person who is not like everyone else. They stand out from everyone else. So a freak occurrence, something that's very irregular, very unusual. A freak of nature, something that's abnormally formed, particularly a curiosity. And I think maybe P.J. Barnum's circus had various things that were freaks. But a freak, somebody who's a massive enthusiast about something. So yeah, a freak, a person who's extremely abnormal, but it could be their appearance, it could be their social behaviour, this could be the basis of bias. A freak, an oddball, an unusual personality, and usually this is critical. It's talking about a weirdo, somebody who is different to everyone else. So something very unusual, something anomalous, something that you don't expect, or a person or an animal or a plant with an unusual physical abnormality, some sort of oddity. Okay, he freaked out and smashed the place up. He behaved in a wildly irrational way. A freak, a drug freak, for example, a person who's addicted, but he's a train freak. He's an English video freak. In fact, that a whale came right up to the boat was a freak event. The boat was hit by a freak wave. Okay, so freak, something that's markedly different from what's standard, from what's normal. Somebody whose behaviour, their dress, they're considered socially or culturally atypical there. He's a real freak. He's a horror film freak. Me, you could call me a chili freak. I love chilies. A fitness freak as well. A control freak. He's always trying to control people. A freak of nature, a freak show. This is the freakiest thing. A freak, a weirdo, a maniac, a crazy, a fiend. So her boyfriend is a real freak. He's a real health freak. A freak wave moved the boat. This was a freak of history. The movie was really freaky, unusual, strange, and a bit frightening. That guy is really freaky. So, formality, freak, freaky. I'm going to give it, I think, a 5 in formality. We've got Middle English, frickin', freakin', to move brisk or nimbly. Old English, frickan', to dance. West Germanic, frikaz, hard, efficient, bold, audacious. It sort of tends to go off a bit. So, freak.